Hello, lovelies, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me today. And this is kind of just me being very honest about things and things that are going on in my life. And I hope this comes out well because I tend to be kind of like a reserved person. Like I don't really share things. I just kind of like share maybe with my inner circle, people that I like totally trust, which is like 2 people. So this is really me coming out there and coming out of my cocoon. Let's call it a cocoon. This is me like coming more into like being a butterfly, but anyways, so this is just to be inspiring and to show that when we go with the flow, things can happen and we can release things. So today an incident occurred at my house, and it brought up the feeling of not good enough. With this whole situation that we've been going through in the world, I was thinking of ways where I can have my daughter have a very entertaining summer, even though a lot of things have been closed down. And so I wanted to provide her with the best summer that I was envisioning that a child could have, even though it won't be the same as before, which there's nothing wrong with change, right? Change is definitely what we need right now, change. But I started to feel this feeling, of I'm not good enough. And then my daughter had been comparing me to the mother next door. And, we are like entirely different people, and she is lovely too. But anyways, that's not where we're going. But anyways, so I was presented this opportunity today to tackle I am not good enough. And then I let the tears flow, and I was like, and I was able to explain to my daughter, I said, the reason why I'm crying right now is not because of you. It's because of my own personal expectations on myself and the expectations of motherhood and all this. I said, it is nothing to do with you. And I said, I thank you so much for allowing me to bring up these feelings with you. And it was just such a beautiful moment, although I was crying and I was sharing these feelings with my daughter, and now I'm sharing them with you. And it was just such a wonderful experience to be able to release that and to release these expectations. And that's the whole thing. We have these expectations, in our minds or projected on TV shows on how motherhood should be, how parenthood should be, and like I've said before in other videos and other recordings, that we have these expectations, and instead of just going with the flow and our own uniqueness and the flow inside, like, because the flow is inside of us, right? We deviate off of our past to become more like other people, to become more like maybe what we see in the media, to become more quote unquote normal, but there is no real normal, because our normal is our own normal, right? Like the biggest compliment in the world is you're different or you're weird. That is the biggest compliment. And today it just really put things in perspective today, as I'm constantly working on myself. I'm constantly working on healing myself, on moving forward, on just becoming the best I can be, and I just really thought I felt like I wanted to share that, because maybe there's another mother or another parent, another father, or a family that's feeling, that they're not worthy or they're not good enough, or, things just aren't equal or adding up, or and they can just come to this place to release that, to release the the trauma, to release the past, and to know that they are good enough and they are worthy. So steps on releasing that would be, of course, through meditation, self-love, healing, eating more plant-based foods, going organic if you can. If not, you're definitely on the right track of eating the fresh produces, and buy local when you can, because believe it or not, if you buy local, then that produce just gets eaten up, so it has more nutrients, and also it comes from where you live, so that's a really cool thing too. So your body is used to those types of minerals and stuff in the earth, and it's just like extra happy. It's just really cool, because the less transport our vegetables and produce do, the better it is for us. So that's pretty cool too, right? That we can support local produce. Another thing that we can do is embrace crystals. In one of my last channelings I did, we talked about crystals, and the crystals, the quartz crystal actually is very versatile, but it's also about protection and things like that. So I'm gonna say something that is kind of funny and maybe a little bit too much information, but anyways, you can always put a crystal in your bra. And I like to put a crystal in my bra too, because sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I say, okay, what's going on with my day? And I just say, please give me the tools I need for my day. And then I go and pick a crystal, and whichever crystal speaks to me, that's the one that I wear. And it could even be like polished stones too, crystals, polished stones. It's just something personal and something nice. And then you do your manifestations in the morning. I play out how my day is gonna go, what type of flow it's gonna have, and then I enter my day. So just little things like that. And then, of course, with a lot of the light language and things like that, we are doing a lot of releasing and purging. And of course, the new moon, the solstice, all these energies are in play too. And of course, the collective, we have our thoughts and everything. And we know which track we're on. We are on an Atlantean timeline 2.0, and this is a real celebration. So this video was just basically another video of celebrating the fact that I was able to release something, and that is my biggest prayer for everybody here. That we can all release what no longer serves us. I'm just gonna say, like a quick prayer, I guess. I don't know. That's what keeps coming to me. So thank you so much for this wonderful day, this wonderful opportunity to share my experiences. I am so thankful and so humble and so grateful to share these experiences with people and exchange this energy flow. I am so grateful to have this platform to embrace my voice, to speak my voice, to share this love and these blessings. And I just pray that as you go through your day or your evening, that it is a wonderful evening, that you feel the love and connection with Source, that you know that you are never alone. Whatever situation you are going through in your life right now, you can change it. And that is what is so beautiful and wonderful and so empowering as we walk with Source as our guide, that we can have the power to change whatever we want in our lives. We have that power right now. Change. I know that we've had so many changes right now in our lives, ones that we may have wanted and ones we may have not have wanted.